Have you ever wondered how the key of a computer works? If I press a particular key, then that particular number or letter will be displayed on the computer screen. How does this happen? How does the computer is knowing that this particular key has been pressed? So to know this, let's go inside this key. So here is a key. Below that there is a movable plate attached through a rod. This movable plate can move up and down. As I press this key, then this movable plate will move downward. As I release this key, then this movable plate will move to its original position as it has been attached with a spring. So below that there is a dielectric. Basically dielectric is an insulator. So below that there is a fixed plate. This fixed plate cannot move unlike movable plate. So these two plates will form a parallel plate capacitor. Generally parallel plate capacitor is a combination of two plates. Suppose there is a plate, there is another plate. So one of them is positively charged, another one is negatively charged. Then if they are separated by a specific distance, then this arrangement is called a capacitance. Okay, sorry, parallel plate capacitor. So this is a parallel plate capacitor, and its capacitance will be decided by three parameters. That is A, that is cross sectional area. Epsilon is the permittivity of the medium inside in between these plates, and D, this plate separation. The separation between these two plates is called D. So these three parameters decide the capacitance. So here is also a parallel plate capacitor. Here is two plates, and this is the dielectric. So the cross sectional area is A. Okay, so the dielectric has the permittivity epsilon, and the plate separation is called D. This is that separation distance, that is D. So one thing to note over here, that C is inversely proportional to D. Right, this is the basic principle of the key. That means if the plate separation decreases, then capacitance increases, and if the plate separation increases, then capacitance will decreases. Right. So in this case, in the computer keyboard, the two plates are always maintained through a specific voltage. Okay, the voltage between voltage, that is potential. So potential between the two plates is always maintained. As I press this key, then what will happen? The plate separation will obviously decreases as the movable plate will move downward. So the distance of separation between the movable plate and fixed plate will decreases. If the plate separation will decreases, then obviously capacitance will increases. If D is decreases, then capacitance increases. If capacitance will be increases, then C is basically Q divided by V. So Q is equal to C multiplied by V. If C increases, then charges increases. Then the charges inside these plates will obviously increases. If this plates charge increases, then current will be increases, right? So if I increase this charge through these plates, then current increase. So this increase in this current, will move to the CPU, and that extra current will be detected by the CPU, central processing units, and that will decide that that CPU will know that this particular key has been pressed. As the extra amount of current is coming from this key, so it will know, the computer will know that this particular key has been pressed, and it will work accordingly, right? So this is the basic mechanism of the keyboard.